Hi, this is Sweet June. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Just getting ready to go in and get my workout in for today. Um, I just wanted to give you guys an update about my job situation because, about 2 or 3 months ago, I told you guys that I had to make a job change and I had to leave the daycare. And now I'm doing home care. Well, I want to give you guys an update on how everything is going on my home care job. I absolutely love it. I love it. It's much more slow paced than the daycare was. Much like 10 times more slow paced than what the daycare was. I have clients where I can't do a lot of heavy lifting, so I don't really do the clients that require a lot of work. But I have clients that I go in and I'll do a little light cleaning. Sometimes I run an errand for them or take them somewhere, and I sit and keep them company. And um, very slow pace, very slow pace, and I love it. And sometimes I feel like I'm not even working. I love it. I mean, the hardest part of this job is actually getting to the client. Sometimes the agency wants me to drive to another town, to the next city, which is about a 15-20 minute drive, depending on how fast you go, or depending on whether you take the highway or the back roads. Take the back roads, it's going to take you a little longer. Um, and I drive a truck. I tell them that I drive a truck, and I can't go over to the next city for just a couple of hours. Sometimes they want you to go to the next city for a couple of hours, and I tell them I can't do it for just a couple of hours. And I drive a truck, so it takes a lot of gas. It's like 26 miles from this town to the next town. So that takes a lot of gas. So I don't like to take a lot of cases that requires me to drive to the other town. I have, but they pay mileage. But if you have a regular client in the next town, they won't pay you mileage. So that's the issue for me. And some clients, I have one client that's in like a little bitty country town that's out in the country. This is just outside this city that I'm living in now, but it's like in the country. They way out in the sticks. So that's a little bit of a drive. I try to get most of my clients in town. Wintertime is approaching and it gets pretty bad up here in Michigan. So I'm trying to get my clients closer to town. If I can get most of my clients are closer to town. Some of them are actually pretty close to my house, believe it or not. So that's the hardest. I would say that's the hardest part about this job is actually getting to the client. Is getting in the car and driving to the client's house. And I would say that's the hardest part of this job. But this job is still, like I said, it's 10 times much slower pace. I do a little cleaning. I sit and keep them company. And sometimes I'll run an errand for them. Sometimes I'll run them to the store or something like that. And sometimes I assist with bathing or whatever. But no, nothing strenuous. I'm not doing anything strenuous on this job. Nothing like my last one. So I'm loving it. It's just that it's taken me quite a while to pick up my hours. Now my hours is actually starting to pick up. So that's a good thing. It took a little while for the hours to pick up, so I was struggling there for a minute. Still kind of struggling, but my hours are actually starting to pick up now. So I'll give you guys another update maybe in a couple of months, but everything's going great. I love this job. Hopefully I can stick with it for a while. The big part is just trying to make sure that my transportation stays reliable, and just got to stay prayed up about that. So, and I love this job much better than I did the other one. I got some more interesting video topics coming up. This is Sweet June.